one time. See, I do something no other talk show host does. I always say it's coming up, and I just cover it right there. I've told the story when I was a senior in high school, and I got home from the gym, and my mom said, hey, son, go up to the frozen yogurt place and get me vanilla yogurt, a pint of it. I said, okay. And Mom was sitting there cooking dinner, and I drive up my Mustang, get it, and I'm driving back, maybe going 5 miles over the speed limit, in a residential area right by my house. Cop busts a U-turn, comes flying up behind me, comes over, I roll down the window, and he goes, license, registration. Boom, his gun's out right to my head. He goes, get out of the car, get out of the car. And then I get out, and he goes, oh, that's a weight belt. I thought it was a knife scabbard or a gun scabbard. He goes, try not to speed, sorry. At least he said sorry. It didn't blow my head off. Nowadays, if a cop gets mad at you half the time, they just go ahead and beat the hell out of you or take you to jail. Because I watch the squad car videos all the time. Most of these when we don't even play. We're not even here trying to run the police down. Because we understand that just feeds into the whole us against them mentality. But, I mean, come on. Come on. I mean, I've had a gun to my head over a weight belt. I mean, big deal if it was a knife scabbard. When you grab a machete and kill you? I mean, they've got the cops so on edge. You're going to be killed any minute. You got to be safe. Everything's about keeping you safe. Bull. They'd be telling you not to drink fluoride, not to take the vaccines, not to eat GMO. They'd be telling you about the hormone garbage they're putting in the printer ink and look it up that literally feminizes you. They'd be telling you, be warning your kids. It's all about, oh, only we care about you. The family, the government, the system. We're in the federal family, like Big Sis said. Let's go to your phone calls. Manny in Texas, you want to talk stocks and Holder, go ahead.
Yes, sir. Hello, Alex. Thank you for taking my call.
Thanks for calling, brother.
Just a little bit of patience with me. Yesterday you had talked on the show about a gentleman dealing with exorcisms. And it really sparked my interest to talk to you, and it feeds into what you're going on today.
Do you think Eric Holder needs an exorcism, or maybe the stock market?
No.
Hillary Clinton? You know, some say she actually played Linda Blair. No, I'm serious, in The Exorcist. And that now, with Chelsea about to have a baby, they're actually saying that it may be Rosemary's baby.
Anyway, Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior, and I'm an ex-demoniac. Okay, I have been delivered from demons, and I have a special relationship with God. He's really my best friend.
Good.
And I just wanted to say out there that people shouldn't mess around with dealing with exorcisms unless they're well anchored in God and know how to dealing with the forces of darkness.
I agree, and you shouldn't watch MSNBC unless you're really ready to look into a demonic portal into the eyes of Mr. Maddow.
Anyway, what God has shared with me, and He continues to share with me, is what you're starting to see over the next year is a period of judgment that is coming down upon the United States for the turning away from God, trying to remove Him, the sins of our country, the arrogance, the corruption, the lying, the stealing, the cheating, the sexual sins, the abortions, everything. It's all coming to pass. God has been trying to get our attention for quite some time. Now, what has led to this to me is I've continually had a recurring dream of seeing a nuclear explosion over cities. And I have been in prayer over these particular matters, and God keeps dealing with me that there is going to be a situation that's going to happen and occur here in the United States. I don't know when, I don't know where. I just keep having this recurring dream. The stock market, this country has a love of money, and the love of money is the root to all evil. It's being falsely propped up by the Fed in order to collapse it, and you are starting to now see the birth pangs of the collapse that's going to occur in the market over the next year.
Well, yeah, if they up interest rates, that will probably mess with the markets. We'll see what happens, but I appreciate your call, sir, and I agree people shouldn't mess around with demons. That's why we shouldn't elect one as the President of the United States. I don't normally say lesser of two evils, but Hillary Clinton, I would vote for a horse manure pile before I voted for her. And that's because I'm against women. That's what Rachel Maddow and others are going to say. No, it's because I'm against criminals, and I'm sick of the Clintons. I would vote against the Bush, too. I'm sick of Bushes. We don't need royalty in this country. But as bad as the Bushes are, Hillary Clinton is worse. She is coming after our guns. She is absolutely wants state-run media. She helped overthrow Libya and then made jokes about it. We saw he died. Yeah, and so did 50,000 Libyans or more. So that's where I stand on that. We're going to go to break and come back with Jeff and go to Brian, Tim, Josh, and others. Yeah, what do you think the biggest scandals of Holder's administration have been? Because it's important to spotlight these and not forget them. The stock market is down 248 points, 0.59. On the Dow Jones Industrial Averages, S&P is down 28.58. NASDAQ is down 79.83. Right now in live trading. All right, stay with us. A lot is coming up. The news websites are Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com. And I hope you visit those sites and spread the word about them, because the system doesn't like them. Now, it took 12 weeks, just like our suppliers said it would, because it is filled with a whole bunch of patented, on-record nutraceuticals in the true biological, non-GMO form. We have DNA Force back in. Here's the problem. We're only getting 20% of it this week, and it'll be upwards of 3 weeks until we get the full shipment in. We were able to get enough of the PQQ and a bunch of the other key things that are in there, the Bio-PQQ, the CoQ10, you name it. And again, these are the specific types. In fact, a couple of these are only produced in the United States. I mean, we have to get some of this stuff from actual pharmaceutical makers. That's why in the health community, without us even going out and soliciting it, there are reviews out there of DNA Force, people just saying there's nothing else like this. Well, we have a limited, small run of these, and we're going to send a mass email out today to folks that had already signed up to want to get it first, and then whatever else is available is on the shopping cart right now at InfoWarsLife.com. And the great part about it is you also fund our operation. Now, other similar formulas that aren't even as strong cost $300 to $600. That's why this costs $129. It cost us $12,000 a kilo for just one of the ingredients, or $40 a bottle. $40 goes into the bottle for one of the ingredients. 40. I mean, this is a Rolls Royce. I wish everybody could take this and afford it. I'm taking it. It's amazing. You can go read about it. And what we're even allowed to say, because a lot of this stuff is certified and confirmed. We're actually allowed to make some claims about this, but it's all been done by the experts at InfoWarsLife.com. I'm not going to even get into it. You can watch the videos about it. And in closing, if you want, say, the poor man's equivalent of this, that's $30, it's the OcuPower. It doesn't just work with the nerves and things and the cells in the eyes, but that's what it focuses on. But OcuPower is the poor man's version of this, available at InfoWarsLife.com or 888-253-3139. Okay, enough of me babbling here. Jeff in Texas, you're on the air. Why do you think Holder stepped down?
I think he deserves to step down, and of course he's going to get one of those golden parachutes that all those guys get. You know, I don't know what the Attorney General job pays, but he's going to retire to a gated community fast and furious. Oh, now when that occurred, of course they tried to sweep it under the rug like all the other scandals that they do, and the truth's coming out about this guy. Now he should be prosecuted. So should the Bushes. Obama saluting with a cup of coffee. Oh, that's a good one. Now he's chairing the UN. He's chairing the UN for climate control while he's dropping the bombs on Syria. Now, that just sets the wrong precedent for me as an American. I don't agree with that at all.
I totally agree with you. So, I mean, what do you think the biggest scandal of the Obama administration is? Because every one of the scandals, except for vacationing, has been intimately connected to Holder running interference and defense for Obozo.
Right, it's all financially related. The biggest scam was Obama getting up there and telling the American people, I know how unpopular it is. about bailing out the banks. I know. But what he did, and Holder and all these guys that have been...
Yeah, no, he honchoed in the Senate. They gave him credit. It's in my film Obama Deception for getting the bailout passed. He got more money from Wall Street than anybody. We'll be right back. And again, not all of Wall Street's bad.
Thank you for listening
it's a select
to GCN.
few groups
Visit GCN
like Goldman Sachs that are
today.
quarterbacking all the major bad stuff, okay?
You've heard about the essential qualities of iodine when it comes to your well-being, and you've read the opinions of top experts regarding this good member of the halogen family. Still, reports indicate that iodine is absent in sufficient amounts from the daily lives of countless people worldwide. Now, our extra-strength new nascent iodine formula is here, Survival Shield X2, leading the way into the next generation of super high-quality nascent iodine. InfoWars Life Survival Shield X2 is derived from 200+ million-year-old salt solutions found more than 7,000 feet below the Earth's surface. The result is a unique nascent iodine that is both concentrated and free of unwanted additives, genetically modified ingredients, and completely vegan. We even pre-screen our Survival Shield X2 iodine for radiation. Pure, clean, and sourced from deep within the Earth, X2 nascent iodine is available exclusively at InfoWarsLife.com, InfoWarsStore.com, or call 1-888-253-3139.